welcome back to another episode of Duck Word Podcast Sports Corner. I am gonna. This is Pops. Y'all already know how. They ain't talking to him no more. What we talking about today is NBA centers who you will start, bench, or cut. Now, we already did centers last episode. Y'all seen that. We need some more centers because, it's just great players. But, not no more because, basketball is green. So, without further ado, if you had Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, or Shaquille O'Neal as your centers on one team, who would you start, bench, or cut?
All right. I'm starting David Robinson. I'm benching Shaquille O'Neal, and I'm cutting Hakeem Olajuwon.
Why?
David Robinson reminded me of Wilt Chamberlain. I seen him take over games. He did what LeBron and Michael Jordan be doing in the playoffs, but he didn't really make the playoffs like that. But when he did make the playoffs, he knew how to take over a game. Like he literally would take over the game. And then when he couldn't do it and he was getting too old, and then he got Tim Duncan, I think that's when he won his first championship and he retired. And Tim Duncan won like 4 more after that. So I call him the Big Quiet. The Big Quiet. Shaquille O'Neal, he was dominant for a good 5 years when he was winning rings. He was dominant. He was dominant in Orlando. Don't get it twisted. But for that 5-year spurt when he was on point, on game, and nobody could stop him, even though he's doing a hack attack. Yeah, 5 years. He was good. Because after that, he was just ring chasing after that. After he got those 3 rings in.
Really?
Yeah. And he was good for a good 5 years. I think he could have won another one because he went to Miami. He won one out there with Dwayne Wade. So I think he could have won one. They just lost. I think they had Karl Malone. Yeah, they almost had
one with the Celtics too.
Yeah.
That when they had Big Baby and all that.
Mm-hmm. He went to Cleveland. LeBron's first stint, I think he was in Cleveland.
Suns.
Yeah. Oh, they had Steve Nash over there.
And Maurice. It was some good. He was on some good squads. It's a great squad. Decent squads.
Yeah.
And like he went to Trailblazers.
Yeah. Then I think Hakeem Olajuwon, the only reason why I cut him is not to say he wasn't a great center, is that when Michael Jordan was there, he never was there. He never could go to the playoffs and get there. The only time he made it there is when he left for a couple of years, and that's when they won for those couple of years. But I truly believe if Michael didn't retire, they would have won those 2 years too.
Really?
They would have won those 2 years too, because they ain't had nothing for him. You still got Dennis Rodman playing with them and shit. Scotty's still doing his thing. I don't think he got hurt at the time. Come on, man. They would have killed them. But I'm not saying he don't deserve his 2 championships. I'm just saying there was a 2-year spurt, because when that motherfucker came back at the end of that second year and Orlando kind of popped them out with Shaquille, I think that was their first year. I think
Orlando?
Yeah, I think Shaquille was his first. It was rookie season or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they I think it was Horace. Somebody bumped him, got the ball, and he bumped him out of the playoffs and shit. Yeah, I truly believe when they came back and won them next 3 straight. That's why I believe they won 3. He left 2 years and won 3 more when he came back. So just imagine if he didn't leave.
He might have been like Bill Russell, won 7 and 8 in a row. 2 years he missed.
Yeah.
8 in a row is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yup. His points would have been up.
He might not have 11, but he still would have had 8.
Yeah, he would have had 8.
And who knows? They might have had 8. They probably would have only had 5 because If he didn't miss them 2 years, butterfly effect, something else would have happened. Somebody would have got traded. Somebody would have got hurt. That didn't happen in history. So we leave history where it's at.
Yeah.
And that's why we gotta.
But that's why I cut him. He was only good for. I mean, he was great. Don't get it twisted. But let's say when he left, those 2 years he went ham. But his stretch was only 2 years.
It's all good.
Shaquille stretch was 5, and then David Robinson had a long stretch. He had to wait till Tim came and Tim took over. But it is what it is.
I'm cutting the large one. I'm benching Robinson and I'm starting Shaq.
I figured that.
Look, yeah, come on, man. I gotta start the big beef, the great Bambino, the great Gatsby, the Colossus of Clout,
The big son.
yeah, Sun Tzu,
Superman.
Armin Ra.
Oh shoot!
I gotta put Shaq up there, man. I mean, he was just too big.
I don't blame you.
He gotta start. I gotta start him. But yeah, like I said, same thing. Everything that you said, I agree with everything you said about Olajuwon and Robinson. But the only difference is I'm starting Shaq and you not. You benching them and I'm starting them, and that's just how we gonna go.
Right.
Y'all drop in the comments who the hell y'all gonna start. Y'all probably don't even know the other 2 niggas we said. You probably only know Shaq.
Probably.
But go ahead and do some research, man. And
peace, motherfuckers.
peace and hand grease, my brothers.